Is it important for you to understand the laws and the principles of money so you'll be able to teach your children and they can understand that relationship?
In today's topic, we're going to be talking about raising money smart kids, teaching financial literacy at home.
Gasta na base e agora toma socadão. Desce com seu bucetão. Acaba no pau de ladrão. Vem raspadinha.
Hello, everybody. Sunny Bunani.
Thank you for being part of our family. My name is Pumlet, the Lady of Power.
And my name is Jave, aka Grandmaster Bugsy.
And together we are
the Boardwalkers. Today we're going to go straight into the first point.
We are going to go straight to the Facebook. The first point is make savings a habit early. So you have to start early. One thing that we forget as parents is that we remove that opportunity because we are going through a lot and we are just like doing everything by ourselves when it comes to savings, when it comes to spending, when it comes to like grocery list, how much are we using, and so on and so forth. Just making sure that your kid know. I mean, we all know that kids they say anything anyway, right? They can tell people and stuff like that, but you don't have to give her all the numbers. You can just give her, a tiny little bit, just for her to understand or him to understand. But the earlier you start, the better.
Yeah. To hop right into that, I just literally had a conversation with a friend of mine who was questioning the ideal of tithing in a biblical sense. And right now I'm currently reading The Richest Man in Babylon. It talks about the 10th rule of everything that you earn, you give a 10th of, right? You save a 10th and you put it aside.
Yeah.
And I think requiring this for our children to understand the 10th idea of a 10th of what you earn, put it aside for investments, for management, for even the placement of where it should go. So say for instance, we're teaching our daughter now, what is she saving this 10th of everything she earns for, right? She needs to know, why am I doing this? What's the direction and what's my purpose? If you always face it on the end game of wants, she'll never be able to grow and grow wealth. She'll always want to save to buy stuff and then give her money away and it not be multiplied, right? And so teaching her the relationship of it so that she can use what she has multiplied from whatever she now invests in that will give her dividends for her to now earn that from what it made to then purchase whatever she wants.
Right. And then also what I wanted to say was to give you a little bit of how you can start. You can start by using the allowance, the gifts, or the chores, whenever your kid gets cash, you take the 10% of you tell them that this is the 10%, and this is how you calculate the 10%, and you find a clear jar and you take it and make it their
savings bank,
piggy bank, where they can see the money growing every time they put the money. And that's when that's when the momentum starts, because they see the money growing and they're like, oh, it's becoming a lot, and they get excited and they're going to want to do it over and over and over, because now they see that I'm having more money.
Correct.
And also having them take a grocery list, write a grocery list on a paper with them, and then have them do something when you guys are going to do groceries, which makes less stress for you. And it teaches them how to read, and it teaches them how to know where are the things located and how much we're using, and how much of these things,
Show them the fun nature of multiplying money. Right. Show them that if you circulate this on this thing, you won't get a return. And we'll demonstrate to you, once you receive this thing, how long does it last before you want something else new. In regards to that, you demonstrate to them, when you invest in something that makes you money, they'll get excited. They'll be able to register that I put the money that I wanted to buy this with, I put it towards purchasing something that will bring me money. So then I get to see logically the money grow from where I put it at. Right. And so that will instill in their subconscious mind that this is an example, right? Here's the example. Save, circulate, give, right? Here is what you've grown from investing the money, right? And this is what you can either go circulate on things, right? Or you can go give in a way, right? And when you circulate on things, are you going to circulate on more things that buy you more things? Or are you going to circulate, well, let me rephrase that. Are you going to circulate on something that will give you more of its nature? Or are you going to go circulate on things that will be a one-time thing, right?
Yeah.
Point number two
will be introducing budgeting with real life scenarios. With that, I would say like make a grocery list as well, because that's with us mom, that's the easiest thing you can do. Make a grocery list, give them a certain budget, and then tell them to go, this is the list you're gonna go, and this is how much you're gonna use. And in that budget, they have to make sure that they can buy everything. They can buy whatever it is that they need to buy, and they need to make sure that it aligns. You know, like if it's $100, is everything $100, or you want to save some of the money on the $100, or you want to use all the money on $100,
right?
And also making sure that it doesn't go above, because they're not going to be able to pay, right? And don't help them when they go to the till. Okay, we did the calculations. If it's over, I don't know, you got to take one thing out, you know. Putting them in those real scenarios so they understand that, oh, in order for me to get this much, I need this much. Yesterday, I had my daughter looking on Amazon, searching for a Barbie dream house, and she chose this 215 Barbie doll dream house. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not, how much is it? And she was like, it's $2.15. I'm like, no, there's two other digits, because they put it like letter. I was like, no, there's two other digits. And then she realized it was like 200. I don't have 200 right now. And I was like, that means you have to save $200 to be able to buy the Barbie doll house for $215.
Yeah.
And also there's a shipping, so I also have to talk to her about that there's also shipping costs. So you might need about 250, then 215. But yeah, it's just those real life scenarios that you have to use. Like, you have to put them in a position where they're able to see that, oh, this is real. My mom is not just making this up.
Yeah. Give them a clear direction on needs versus wants, right? Show them when they basically, for expenses, how to prioritize the difference between the two, right? That's a want versus a need, right? And I know it's going to be a little bit difficult trying to explain to children about wants and needs, but do your best, and then also give them scenarios and find scenarios for them to be able to gauge and expose their experience to the differences between the two. Because after she gets the Barbie doll house, how long will that last, and things like that. And they don't understand that until they get experience. But long story short,
you could also use the kids budgeting friendly apps. Like we use Greenlight,
right?
And there's more. They have Chase Kids. I can't remember.
And then FamZoo.
Yeah. So they have a lot. You can just check it out.
We're not sponsored by them, by the way.
Yeah. And use whatever it is that you want to use. Right now, we are using Greenlight, and they have that monthly subscription. However, it has games, it has investment games, it has a lot of stuff that a kid needs to know.
Point number 3.
Oh, and I forgot to add that if you're using Greenlight and other platforms, I'm sure they do the same thing, that when you pay your kid, you pay them from your wallet to their wallet, so they see that, oh, my mom just paid me either a either a chores or for what is this word? For allowance. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Let's continue, babe.
Point number 3.
Number three, teach investing in a simple way. Yes. How do we do that? Explain how money grows over time using compound interest. Interest. I love compound interest.
Number 1, read books on compound interest. They have some kid books on compound interest.
Yeah.
We just finished a book called Compound Effect. Yeah. And it's not really a financial book, but it's a compound in, health, wealth, love, and happiness. And, it just kind of points to that compound is just not within your finances. It's also within other things that you do.
And you can also use as fun things like chart and online calculator,
right,
just for them to see
over a period of time how it grows, right? So long story short, another aspect is investment. So when you go through like index funds, you get to let them view over your shoulder, explain to them what's happening, educate yourself if you're not doing it, right? Educate yourself.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got too excited. But we were watching this video this morning. It's like an educational podcast that we were watching. And in this podcast, there was this guy who had a certain question, and they had like a virtual question Q&As.
Right.
So the guy was asking a question, and his son was sitting right next to him over here while he's on the question. I was like, that's a very good idea, so that they see what you're doing, they hear what you're doing, and they know how it goes. You know what I mean? And they also learning, because like when they listen, it's like, you know, they can hear things. They're gonna ask questions.
Right. And then like introduce stocks. I mean, I'm not a big fan of individual stocks, but like things that they are registered and already know within society, like you know, Disney, Nike,
you can make examples,
Nickelodeon, or whatever the case may be, and give them awareness that you are a business owner because you're purchasing a percentage of this investment, of this business, of this brand, right? And this is how much you own, right? And this is how much dividends they will pay you the more that you pay within it, right? And you'll get this monthly, you'll get this, or not monthly, every 90 days, right? And so just bring them into awareness, right? Educate yourself, understand how it works, and understand that money is a gift to sow and to circulate, and its nature is for circulation, but to be wise how it circulates so that it may multiply for you. Right? Okay, point number 4.
Point number 4 is make learning fun and interactive.
Like games.
Play many games like Cash Flow or
Monopoly. Yeah. There's a handset of games that we incorporate with her. And then we also have a money binder for her as well. Right. So she can understand, like, this is what this is going towards. This is what I want to use this for. And really impress upon her subconscious of how to look at it from this different point of perspective, that it's fun when you are able to understand that you're not just working for money. Right. We don't want to create a worker. We want to create a producer. Yeah, right, a cultivator that produces.
And I'm sure that's what you want too.
Absolutely.
And another thing that you can do to make it even funner, you can go to Dave Ramsey's kids lessons and let them watch that while you listen and learn as well.
Yes. Warren Buffett's Secret Millionaire Club is also an option as well. Get inside of communities that are focused on financial literacy, financial success, financial currency, financial awareness, right? If you don't understand the principles and the laws of money, you will not be able to understand the nature that it functions on. And so most of us would always miss out, right? Because we just think that, we go and trade our time for money. And that is, at the end of the day, you're giving more time than you're receiving money. It's harder work to accumulate $30,000 at a job than it is to make an offer.
See what I did there? And also reward them to if they reach a certain goal of, like, maybe they wanted to save a certain amount of money, you can reward them by, at least, let's go for an ice cream, let's go do this, let's go do that, like little nice rewards that they enjoy doing. So with that being said, we appreciate you guys so much. If this information has been a blessing to you, definitely like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Over, I would say 75% of our audience has not subscribed, so definitely subscribe to get more of our content and to also be a part of the family, Lock Fam Kingdom Citizens. And we appreciate you guys for all that you do, and we thank you for the love that you share. With that being said, do you have anything to say? Nope.
All right, stay locked in.
God vibes only.
E joga, e joga.